Hello, today we are going to talk about maximizers. In psychology, a maximizer is someone who always seeks the best possible option or outcome when making decisions. Maximizers tend to be very thorough in their decision-making process, often taking a long time to gather information, weigh their options. Now I know some of you might be thinking, what's wrong with trying to get the best possible outcome? Well, let me tell you, being a maximizer can be a real pain in the neck. And not just figuratively, but literally too. You see, when you spend hours hunched over your computer screen, researching every possible option for a decision, you're bound to end up with a stiff neck. But in all seriousness, being a maximizer can lead to some serious negative consequences. For one, it can lead to decision paralysis. When you're so focused on finding the absolute best choice, you can become overwhelmed with options and end up getting stuck in the decision-making process. This can be a real problem, especially when it comes to important decisions like choosing a career path or buying a house. Another danger of being a maximizer is the risk of missing out on opportunities. You might spend so much time analyzing your options that by the time you make a decision, the opportunity has passed you by. For example, if you're trying to plan a vacation and you spend weeks researching every possible destination and hotel, you might miss out on a great deal that's only available for a limited time. Now, let me give you an example of a maximizer in action. Meet Max. Max is trying to decide what to order at a restaurant. He spends 20 minutes poring over the menu, weighing the pros and cons of each dish. He asks the waiter for recommendations, he checks online reviews, and he even polls his friends on social media. Finally, after much deliberation, he decides to order the chicken parmesan. But when the waiter brings it to the table, Joe notices that the person next to him has ordered the steak, and suddenly he's filled with regret. Maybe I should have ordered the steak, he thinks. What if it's better than the chicken parmesan? So in conclusion, being a maximizer can lead to decision paralysis, missed opportunities, and a stiff neck. But don't worry, there is a solution. Sometimes it's okay to just make a decision and move on. After all, there's no such thing as a perfect outcome. As the old saying goes, good enough is good enough. Thank you, and remember, don't be a max.